Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee. San Diego is getting some more rain this evening. Our Alex Cheney is out in Oceanside right now. Alex, how does it look out there right now? Looks a little windy, but you don't look like you're getting rained on.
Yeah, a little wind right now, Marcella, but not too much rain at the moment. It was really rainy, absolute downpours, those fat raindrops earlier this afternoon. But right now, yes, very windy. Go ahead and take a look at some of these trees. You see the flagpole, and you see that wind is blowing in from the ocean. That is onshore flow making its way into San Diego right now. We caught up with some people trying to stay warm and dry today. Take a look. Heavy rain and wind pounded the Oceanside Pier today, but that didn't stop some people from getting outside.
I love it, actually. I think we need it. It's beautiful. I appreciate it, but the wind's a little bit much.
And of course, had to get the dog out too.
This is Reba. She's been going a little bit stir crazy at home, so we wanted to get her out a little bit before the rain really hits.
I spoke to the lifeguards near the pier off camera. They told me today's rain isn't enough to put the swiftwater rescue team on standby, but they still patrolled the sand, reminding swimmers to be safe in strong waves and rip currents. A few friends tried to surf the waves this morning. There's a high surf advisory active until Friday night.
Did you know there was going to be a high surf advisory today?
I did, but it wasn't too big. I was hoping maybe it'd be a little bigger, but it's still really fun.
Really choppy and just cold. It got big a few, you know, the sets.
One couple walking on the pier this afternoon said the gusty winds made for a noisy night.
Oh, well, it was just super windy the other day, and she doesn't shut her windows, so the blinds were just freaking going. And so I woke up and then I went back to bed.
Because with them shut, then it just rattles it and goes chung 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 the whole time.
While others were dressed for the elements.
Dude, it's wet and it's windy and it's cold.
I like the wind is joy coming.
You like it?
Yeah.
Do you like I like your hat.
Yeah.
I called both Oceanside and Carlsbad Homeless Services. They told me there is no extra procedure for homeless outreach during the rain, but police told me they do ease up on restrictions for areas under high cover so they can stay out of the rain. And Marcella, that's right. The rain has now passed by this area, and we are starting to see the sun for the first time today. Those beautiful sun rays poking through the clouds there. It's been a very rainy, wet week for San Diego, but I think the forecast is about to turn for the better. Reporting live, I'm Alex Cheney. Back over to you.
Gorgeous sunset tonight. Alex, you had a beautiful one last night as well. Let's check in now with Chief Meteorologist Carlene Chavis on this weather impact alert day. Carlene, at least for the last couple of days, at the end of the day, we've been able to enjoy a little bit of a nice sunset.
That is true, and that's because most of those surges have been coming in the overnight hours, but this one was different with this last push of moisture, and so we're seeing it right now, but we are starting to see more of a clearing, especially for North County, as Alex had mentioned, and you did see those sun rays out there. So gusty winds in the forecast right now, also looking at that rain that's out there. Down trees, the potential is there, especially because we have the gusty winds picking up, slick roads, and also some minor street flooding being the potential over the next few hours. Now, we are also seeing a reduction in visibility with those slick roads, and that's down to about a mile. That is for El Cajon. You're also seeing it less than a mile for Imperial Beach and down to less than a mile and a half for downtown. So please be careful out there. We are still seeing an active radar, as mentioned, starting to clear out right there for North County. Another batch looks to move on shore, but it's going to be relatively light. But we do have more of that moderate rainfall now making its way a little bit more towards the south. You're seeing that for the South Bay, and you're also looking at some mountain snow. We still have advisories in effect for tonight through tomorrow, so we'll get to all those details coming up. Marcella.
Thanks, Carlene. We'll see you soon. Snow is back up on our mountains, and people made the trip up for a snow day today. Our Alex Live is live from Mount Laguna, giving us a closer look at just how many people took the trip up. Alex, you look so winter wonderland-like. I love it.
Marcella, I am so cold. It is really cold up here. The snow has been coming down since about 3 p.m. and honestly, it's more like sleet now, the way it's just kind of whipping through the air. But we have seen a lot of people coming through today. We did stop by the lodge and store earlier just to see how business has been going this year. And honestly, they say it's been quite a slow year. They usually see snow around November. And so yesterday was one of the first busy days that they had of the year. And today was just so-so. We talked to one of their employees.
It's been very slow this winter, same as last year. Last year we didn't get snow till end of January, I think it was last year, so last 2 years have been slow.
Is it a concern for the business?
Oh yeah, it affects everything. It's one of the many seasons we have, so we have to adjust to it. We have this side, which is probably too small for him, but maybe.
That's Tom. He's been at the Laguna Mountain Lodge and Store for 20 years.
I'm sure they're not going to fit her, but at least her hands will be dry.
He's used to seeing families rush in for gear, especially when they head up here last minute. So we asked him, what are the must-have items people should bring?
I'd bring a shovel, bring trash bags, and bring snow chains. You get in a situation, you may need them.
And I can definitely say that being prepared is important, because if I didn't have all this snow gear on, if we didn't have all of our stuff in the car, I can't tell you how miserable it would be out here, honestly. We are expecting wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. I believe it. It's kind of proof out here right now that it is very, very windy. That's expected through tomorrow morning. So these roads are slick. It's wet out here. It's snowing. There's kind of a lot going on. So it's kind of a look at what's going on in Mount Laguna right now. Marcella?
I love your attitude. And Alex, yes, looks are deceiving. When we first came out to you, I thought, oh, look how beautiful it looks out there. But then we saw the gusty winds, the sleet hitting your face. Despite that, though, it sounds like San Diegans, we don't really have a whole lot of opportunities to go up there and play in the snow. So it does sound like people were trying to make the best of it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when we first got here around 11 a.m., there was a lot of playing in the snow. It wasn't actively kind of raining down on us like this. So lots of people outside just playing, having a good time. But once the snow kind of started to come down, more people were just kind of running out, grabbing the picture, posing real quick and immediately running back into the car. And I honestly can't blame them.
Oh, Alex, and I
gotta
think
enjoy it while you can. Make the most of it.
The 3 or 4 minutes that you've been on the air with us, I think that rain and that sleet has started to come down even harder. So I'm going to let you go get warm inside of the news vehicle, and we'll see you a little bit later. Go get warm. Yeah, thanks so much. Still beautiful out there.